Hello everyone and welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name is Michael and I'm bitten by radioactive book. Today is Wednesday and that means Top 5 Wednesday on my channel. Top 5 Wednesday was created by Ginger Reads Laney and I leave the link to her video down below or to her channel and to the Goodreads group that you can join if you are interested in participating in Top 5 Wednesday as well. This week's topic is Top 5 books that you weren't expecting to like, but you did. On number 5 we have The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I'm personally more a reader of science fiction, fantasy, steampunk, as you know, and so books that have a contemporary setting normally don't do very well with me. But the Raven Boys actually, with their great characters, managed to get a 4-star rating from me, and I did read it because we did it as a buddy read in my German group, and there were a lot of people that said, "Oh yeah, come on, read it with us," and I was like, yeah. But in the end, I really enjoyed it. I already have the second book, and the third book is coming out, I think, October 21st. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to go on with this series. For my number 4 pick, I picked The Night Circus by Aaron Morgenstern. I think I would have some issues because the magical element, although it's like important for the plot, is more of a subtle element, and although it plays in the past, so it's a kind of historical novel, it's still like contemporary because more playing in our world, and I was really skeptical, but this book had such a wonderful atmosphere, so yeah, I was blown away and really convinced it was a 5-star read for me. The next one I have is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. Ready Player One is, I think I don't have to tell you that much about it. You already know the book if you're a constant watcher on YouTube. And for me, I'm not the biggest fan of like near future scenarios and dystopians and all this and YA. So yeah, this sounded to be something like that, but I got intrigued due to the whole 80s references thing, but I also saw, yeah, maybe that is too gimmicky. Yeah, but overall I really enjoyed this book, The World of the Oasis, all the little references. Yeah, so it was an enjoyable read, and Ready Player One comes in at number 3. On number 2 we have Blood Song by Anthony Ryan. That might surprise some of you, because this is like a, very, or in the fantasy community, it's a very hyped book and it has fantastic ratings, and that was actually my problem I had with it before I started. I was like, that is one of those kind of books that everybody hypes up, and now you have like huge expectations of the book, and it's a only first person, one POV narrative. I'm normally not that much into those. Yeah, let's start it and see what the fuss is all about. And so I did go into it with very low expectations to not to be totally disappointed. But I was really pleasantly surprised by the great pacing the book had, the interesting characters, and yeah, it was in the end a 5-star read for me. It was one of the top 3 books this year I have read, and it made it into the my favorites shelf. I'm very strict about which kind of books go into my favorite shelf, and it was one of the few that managed to achieve this. And on number 1 we have Old Man's War by John Scalzi, because at the time when Old Man's War was recommended to me by a friend, I was almost exclusively reading fantasy and maybe a bit of steampunk, but I hadn't picked up really science fiction novels at all at the time. I always read science fiction, but more of like a German Penny Dreadful series called Perry Roden, and that was my go-to place for science fiction. I watched a few science fiction shows, of course, but yeah, I never really read a lot of science fiction novels. And when he recommended it to me, I was like, okay, I give this a try, and it was like very cheap on Kindle. It was one of the first books I got for my e-reader, and then I was like mind blown. I normally am a person that takes a lot of time to read, so I can't speed through books, because I mainly manage to read like, I don't know, if I manage to read like 150 or even 200 pages a day, then what it was a really good day. Mostly I'm very happy when I manage to read like 100 pages. So what does not happen for me is to read a book in one sitting. And with Old Man's War, I really managed to read the book, I think, within a whole day. I think it was like 22 hours or something. Of course, there was sleep involved and eating involved at the day, but most of the rest I read the book, and yeah, I managed it to finish it in one day. And I think I've never done this before and never done this again, and that shows how really good it was. And it was kind of the moment in my life that said, okay, and now you're going to read science fiction as well. And I did, and I still do it, and I enjoy it. So these were my top 5 picks for books I didn't expect to like but did. What are yours? Please tell me in the comment, or link your own Top 5 Wednesday video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of me, subscribe to my channel. If you want to know what's coming up on my channel, look inside the description box. There's a little segment there called On the Horizon. I wish you a good day and hope you get bitten by a really good book too. Bye.